Look, yeah, they should be, and you'd be very confident of that. I mean, I think he spoke well there. He said he was really happy with the result, but he understands the result as well. You know, they had a couple of great chances at 0-0. The sending off obviously was a big factor in the game, but going to a place like Bilbao, we all said before the game how tough that place is to go. And they struggled first 20 minutes. It was difficult for them. They said Ugarte gave the ball away a couple of times. Dorgu the same as well. But you just think at 3-0, it should be over. But it's United these days. We don't really know what we're going to get, and they have been beaten at home 3-0 by a couple of teams this year, I think. So, look, you always go into it saying it's not over, but really, us from here watching, it should be over, and I think it is.
How sure is that result?
Paul Scholes expressed a mix of pride and caution following Manchester United's impressive 3-0. Paul Scholes offered his thoughts after Manchester United's resounding 3-0 win over Athletic Club in the Europa League semi-final first leg, delivering a grounded perspective that balanced admiration with caution. While acknowledging the significance of the result and the quality of the performance, Scholes made it clear that the players must not allow the victory to distract them from the broader context of the season. He appreciated the hunger and control United displayed, particularly during a dominant first half that saw 3 unanswered goals and total command of the match's rhythm. In Scholes' view, this was one of the most assured and complete halves of football United have produced under Ruben Amorim, and he credited the manager for instilling clear tactical discipline and urgency in the side. Scholes was particularly impressed by the midfield trio's composure and sharpness. He praised Casemiro for his leadership and timing, calling his headed goal the reward for intelligent positioning and persistence. The red card incident involving Daniel Vivian, while unfortunate for the hosts, was handled expertly by Bruno Fernandes, whose penalty and subsequent goal showed maturity and precision in a high-pressure environment. Scholes emphasized that this type of game control, especially after going a man up, is something United have failed to deliver in similar situations earlier this season. At the same time, Scholes refused to let the result distract from the club's inconsistent form in domestic competition. He described the match as a glimpse of what this team is capable of, but cautioned that a single night in Europe does not erase the reality of their struggles in the Premier League. He challenged the players to replicate this intensity and quality on a weekly basis and to treat the return leg at Old Trafford with equal seriousness. For Scholes, the risk of complacency in the second leg is real, especially given the youthful nature of parts of the squad. He urged the team to stay grounded and approach the return fixture with a clean slate mentality. He also gave credit to Ruben Amorim, not just for the tactics but for creating a mentality shift in the dressing room. Scholes highlighted how Amorim had cleverly used wide players like Garnacho to exploit Athletic's defense and stressed how important it is for United to keep utilizing pace and space in their European campaign. He remarked that this was the kind of football that reminded him of United teams from the past, fearless, efficient, and clinical. Overall, Scholes' reaction was one of cautious encouragement. He admitted he enjoyed seeing United look like themselves again on a big European night but was adamant that progress would be measured over the full season, not just one performance. As far as he's concerned, this victory should serve as a foundation, not a peak.